I'm talking this week about when life doesn't make sense, and I've explored how we need to trust God's perspective, how we need to change our questions, and how we need to accept that suffering comes from living in a broken world. Today, though, I want to talk about how we can find hope when everything feels hopeless and maybe even senseless. I often reference that passage that Paul wrote in Romans 8:28, that we know that in all things God works for the good for those who love him and those who've been called according to his purpose. And it comes to mind as a man's business failed during the pandemic. It wiped out his life savings. It wiped out his dreams. And for months, he felt like a failure, questioning everything he believed about God's goodness. And then he started volunteering at a food bank, and he used his business skills to help organize their operations. He discovered a passion he never knew he had, and eventually started a nonprofit that's now feeding thousands. I read he said, quote, "I wouldn't have chosen this path, but now I can't imagine any other life." Now, if you look back at that Romans 8 verse, it doesn't say that God causes all things or that all things are good. It says that God works in all things for good. And there's a difference, because God takes the senseless, broken pieces of our lives, the failures, the losses, the disappointments, and somehow he weaves them into something that's meaningful. So today, if your life feels like a pile of random, painful fragments, remember, God is the master at making beautiful mosaics from broken pieces. And you may not see the pattern yet, but he's already planning his masterpiece. God specializes in writing beautiful stories with messy, rough drafts. Think about it.